Today, the Missouri House Committee on Crime Prevention and Public Safety discussed a bill that would crack down on fentanyl traffickers. The bill is sponsored by Republican Representative David Castile. ABC 17's Mitchell Kaminsky joins us live in studio. Mitchell, you spoke with a member of that committee earlier today.
Lucas, Missouri law makes it a Class B felony for anyone who sells or gives more than 10 milligrams of fentanyl. Those with more than 20 milligrams get a Class A felony. Castile's bill would change the threshold from a 10 milligram minimum for a Class B felony to any amount between 3 and 14 milligrams. Anything over 14 milligrams would increase to a first-degree charge. Fentanyl-related deaths have been on the rise across the United States. In Missouri, more than 1,400 people died from an opioid overdose in 2022 alone.
It is a very dangerous drug that we should be trying to regulate and do something to deter people from either using it or selling it.
Governor Mike Parson announced during his final State of the State address that tougher penalties for fentanyl traffickers were a top priority. During a Tuesday press conference, Parson also cited fentanyl coming into Missouri as a reason for increased border security. However, when asked by ABC 17 News if there was a direct link between fentanyl deaths in Missouri and illegal immigrants, Parson was unable to present any specific cases.
We had 40-some-odd kids lost their lives last year. Never had that before. And we know fentanyl's coming across the southern border, and there's nobody there stopping it. So I don't think it's just kind of a little common sense probably tells you that's got to be where this increases so much.
Representative Lakeisha Bosley argues that blaming all illegal immigrants for fentanyl is a dangerous pattern. She also argues that if Republicans wanted to deal with the immigration issue, they would have urged their Republican House colleagues to vote for the bipartisan border bill sitting on their desk.
This is not a conversation that we should be linking to illegal immigrants because there are a lot of places that could be linked to fentanyl overall.
Missouri Democrats argue that immigration and fentanyl are two separate issues. Research shows that nearly half of the illegal immigrants in the United States are due to expired visas, not from crossing the border.
Mitchell, thank you. Castile says the opioid crisis is evident in his district, writing in a statement to ABC 17 News, quote, "My intent is to save lives by modifying current statute in a way that enable law enforcement to seek out the source of these illicitly manufactured drugs and drug dealers," end quote. A vote is not yet scheduled for the committee on Castile's bill.